Alena Selezneva is the Leonardo da Vinci of felting art. Felt from wool is the oldest known textile, dating back thousands of years. Traditional felt making is still practiced by nomadic peoples.
Alexander Pilin is a researcher, engineer, and designer, a pioneer of modern felting in Russia. Very early on, in the 1990s, he created the technology of felted lace and established a strong understanding of the felted textile. Alena Selezneva studied with Alexander Pilin in his felting school. She learned to master this class of textile with his matrix of felting technologies. The result was her own concept of felted garments, the development of her own techniques, and dozens of her collections, which include
hundreds of dresses, skirts, accessories, transformers. Alena's patterns really do look like puzzles, beautiful sculptural pieces. Alena shows a creative approach to pattern making, inspired by geometric shapes. She starts with the basic shapes: circle, triangle, square, rectangle. In order to create her felt fashion world, Alena needed a new technology. In regular felt, the fibers are tightly fixed with each other by the scales. These scales act as millions of small locks. Even a very lightweight felt is rigid and stiff like a paper. It does not drape, but rather stands out. But for all these styles, one needs a very flowy material. How to teach felt to drape, to flow? Look at these dresses made by Alena Selezneva. Look how the fabric hangs from the body in many creases, how it follows the moving. The classics of felt making use the draping capacities of silk fabric by leaving small spots of fabric free in their nuno felts. Alena Selezneva uses a different approach. She replaced some wool fibers with plant ones in a complex architecture of her felts and created new materials which drape like a heavy charmeuse silk. She calls this technique plaiting. She also uses cotton or viscose yarns in her felts. Felting School is preparing video tutorials about the methods of Alena Selezneva. The first one is about felt lace. Alena developed this technique together with a fiber artist from Estonia,
Svetlana Vronskaya.
What's felt lace? Cotton yarn is held together by a tiny amount of thin merino wool. Look at these dresses. It is another type of drape, more like cotton knitwear. The first video tutorial shows you the making of such a dress and gives a lot of other ideas. The second one, Felted Geometry, shows different ways of surface design and the creation of such three jackets from Alena's youth collection and a snood. You have a chance to be Alena Selezneva's online student and find countless tips, strategies, and expert guidance in her video tutorials.